Hi Monorail Radio fans. Today I'm going to make a little video about the equipment that I use to make my videos and how to get your own video on YouTube. So first thing that I have is a JVC Pixio HD. Let me see if I can find the model number. These run around 89 bucks and it'll shoot 1080. See under the door here. So it takes a standard SD card, has a HDMI out. It's got AV outs too, but that's not really important for what we're using it for. It's a small package. There we go. Okay, so you go here and you can, trying to run it through the camera, that's not a good idea, but there's all the modes, and this is the camera that I use for taking time-lapse. So that's one frame every half second, and I've made videos. If you power this off of a USB cable, which there's a little Dior that slides out here that gives you your USB, so I can plug this in on my motorcycle and take time-lapse photos, and with a 32 gig SD card I can run all day. And so this is just like a little hiking tripod, and in matter of fact I found this one on the trail. So it folds up, pretty small, it'll lay flat, put it in a backpack, and then the legs fold out so, and flips up to make a stand. So then you mount your camera on it. Oops, I'm punching buttons as I'm trying to mount it. And then you can tilt this or spin it around the other way and tilt this down. I set this up on my shelf above my workbench, and then it's looking down on me as I make my track videos or whatever you want to do. But it'll work great for at a Fremo setup, or you doing video time lapse of you're redoing something on your layout, or building a locomotive, or airbrushing, or any of that sort of stuff. So very cool little camera, and not all that expensive. So that's that one. And I don't use this as much, but it's handy to have. My Samsung Galaxy S4. Oops. Come here, you. Which has a camera. And there's the camera. Does a pretty good job of doing close-ups. Right? It's not great low light. That's a little close. We can back it up here. Whoops. Back it up here a little ways. So it says it's okay. Cool. And you can shoot video with it, quick video. And if you want some ideas on how to shoot non-shaky video, go see my buddy at the frugalfilmmaker.com. He's also got a YouTube channel, and he's got lots of great tips on how to shoot better video. Not many of which I've put in place, but hey, it's a good thing to watch. So that's another way to do it. It also, this is what I use for right here. That little icon right there. Does those really cool panorama 3D 360 views, and stitches them all together and makes those nifty things you can put up. Yeah, I'm sure. And the third thing you can do with it is, where do I have it? Well, besides the engine driver and the Digitrax toolbox, Woodland Scenic Scale Modeler, I have basic on mine, and it's bubble level. There's a sound meter, there's a tuner that you can get, but the other thing is a voice recorder right there, so you can record audio if you're doing an interview with someone. This is my little Sansa MP3 player. SanDisk makes it. Reason I like this one is right here. There's a little button right there, record. So this makes a great audio recorder. Microphone is pretty sensitive, and you have your neck strap, you just put it around your neck, record interviews that way. And then my newest camera is this Hero 3. Now this has capability of doing super slow-mo and a bunch of other modes, but the other thing that's really neat about it is it's got a super wide angle lens on it. And so for doing layout tours and that sort of thing, if you look at my footage of Mike Deverell's Colorado and Coyote Creek, you'll see some of this video where it looks pretty fisheye. That's what this camera. Now this is the silver edition. They make a white, a silver, and a black edition. The black is the highest one, highest level, and it'll do the most resolution at the fastest frame rates, and has a bunch of other modes and stuff that this one doesn't have. But this is the silver edition, and it's good enough for what I wanted to do. The black's $400. These are on sale right now for $250, but normally $299. So I wanted to point out that the GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition is Wi-Fi equipped, which the white edition is not. The black is also Wi-Fi equipped. So you can get an app for your smartphone that lets you use your phone as a viewfinder and a remote control. And you can control all the functions and modes of the camera from your phone. Now this is my other camera, which is a Fuji FinePix, let's see here, F550 EXR. It's got 16 megapixels and a 15x optical zoom. It's a very fast turn-on camera. And this is my primary still camera, so if you've watched my National Narrowgauge 2012 slideshow, this is where what I took all the stills with in the contest room. Has some really nice modes, one of which is a ultra low light mode, which it actually takes 4 frames and stacks them to give you better depth of field. And then it also has, and we're going to do an example of that right here. Take this little bus. So that is the regular mode, just taking a picture without the macro. Then it has a macro mode that you can go into, and you can get super close and really get the detail. It's really, really neat. So here's that picture. And I'm recording this audio right now on my headset boom mic. There you can see how close I am with the lens to the little bus. And this is my other tripod that folds up. So I have multiple tripods where I can use all my cameras.